Hey, aloha. Good afternoon, psychonauts. It's Uncle Willie here, talking to you from a rock in the middle of the ocean. And this is a story of when I took Orange Sunshine and hitchhiked out of San Francisco. So it's about 1970, maybe 71. Standing there on the off-ramp going to the Golden Gate Bridge. I had this big hit of Orange Sunshine. I got the brilliant idea that it'd be fun to eat that orange sunshine while I hitchhiked 300 miles north. So I did. So, a while later, this VW Bug pulls over. It's got a hippie couple in it. I jump in the back with my pack. We take off, man. We're heading up to get on the bridge. The gal says, you want to smoke a joint of Thai weed? I said, well, sure, why not? So we smoked that joint going across the bridge, man. By the time we got the other side of the bridge and down the road a little bit, the Thai weed was kicking in, the orange sunshine was kicking in, and things were starting to go in an abnormal way. I noticed a direct increase in vibrational frequency in everything. So they let me off little ways into Marin County, Nevada. And it was hotter than hell that day, man. And I'm tripping pretty good by now. I've been standing out on the off-ramp for about an hour. I'm burning up. So I see a bus stop over their ways in some grass. So I went over the freeway. I'm just tripping balls, man. Everything was pulsating. People are looking weird. So I laid down on the grass, man. And I felt a cool shade on my face and my body. I just kind of dug it for a while, man. Started feeling a little more grounded. And I look up, and standing there in front of me is an 1870s mountain man going to the rendezvous. Full leather buckskin clothes, got the raccoon hat, man, fringe on everything. I look up at him like, what the fuck, man? Did I just lose a century or something? And he says, hey, I saw you laying there, man. I thought I could just put a little shade on you. I'm like, cool, thanks, man. So I kind of made my way back over across the freeway to the off-ramp. I'm standing there hitchhiking. Finally, this guy in a little tin can Toyota stops and picks me up, man. He's going way up the highway. So I get in, and it's hard being in a little car with a big guy that's continuously belching. Stinky burps, man. And I'm fucking tripping balls. And I'm looking out over the wine country and the rolling hills, and the clouds are just all covered with geometrics, and everything's throbbing and crawling, and incredible tracers. Cars are going by, whoosh, tracers behind them, And this guy's driving like he thinks he's some kind of race car driver, man. There's places where it's two lanes and kind of windy, and there's like all these big, huge logging trucks. In those days, they were cutting down the redwood forests, and you'd see a logging truck with one log on it, like 10 foot in diameter. Boom, took the whole logging truck for just a piece of a tree. You don't see that anymore, man. Now they got logging trucks full of toothpicks. Anyway, he'd come up behind him and try to pass him and all this stuff, man. It was getting kind of insane. So I'm trying to maintain my cool, man. But I'm like looking at the people coming the other way, and I'm seeing like their life histories and just movies of them, man. So we're going up this one place from Ukiah up to Willits, and it's going up into the hills, you know, and it's one lane going up and 2 lanes coming down or something. And we're hauling ass. And up ahead of us, power on. This car, like a Continental, pulling a trailer, comes around the corner. And I'm checking them out, man. It's like grandma and grandpa coming back from their vacation in the redwoods, you know? And they're going too fast. And I see grandpa like pick his foot up and put his foot on the brake. And they're like kind of coming right at us, man. And coming around that corner, the trailer flips upside down. And then the car flips upside down onto the roof. Boom. I see grandma and grandpa like fall down and go splat. Fucking full psychedelia, head smashing, splattering stuff, while they're still speeding right at us. And I'm like, whoa, you know, their trip is really over. Like, they're done, man. But now they're like not that far from us, you know? And I'm watching them and like, whoosh. They went right behind us, man. Right behind us. Just missed. I'm like, whoa, you know? I'm not freaking out, but I'm like really impressed. Like their trip's over, man, but it's like I'm still on my trip and I'm tripping heavy, you know? So he punches it. We didn't have cell phones in those days. So we're going up the hill, man, and finally up the top of the hill there was a restaurant or something, and he whipped in there and called the CHP to report the wreck, you know? I'm starting to breathe, you know? I learned how to breathe, and I can calm myself and center myself and get regrounded using my breath. And it's a good thing to know when you're fucking with heavy psychedelics, you know? Remember to breathe. I always remember that. So, you know, we took off, boom. Now it's getting to be late in the day, man, and he's still driving crazy. And I'm like tired of his fucking belching and burping. I'm like, dude, just fucking let me out here on the side of the road now. So I got out just on the side of the road, the 2-lane road. And I look over and there's a field that's got a bunch of sheep in it, you know? And I'm looking at these sheep now, just checking them out, because they're like, whew, you know? They're a sheep. You know, there's no doubt about it, what they are, who they are, what they're doing, or anything, man. They're just like, la, 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 la. And all that matters to them, man, is eating some more grass. But they're curious, you know, so they come over to the fence and they're like looking at me, and I'm like doing this. If you do this with your finger to a sheep, you know, they kind of get hypnotized, man. They'll just stand there and go, oh. I did that for a while, and I started talking to the sheep, man. I'm like, you know, you guys are the most sane thing around here right now, so I'm just going to hang out for a while and chill out. So eventually I got another ride and took me up to Arcata. Yeah, that's something I'd recommend that you don't do. For years, man, I would get like PTSD when I went on that section of road because it was just so traumatic. But, you know, the acid itself was great, man. I mean, just totally fucking impressive. So, okay, that was that memory. More to come. Stay tuned to the same bat channel and the same bat time. Aloha.